Simon & Schuster Audio presents an Inner Traditions audiobook. Shamanic Healing for Toxic Relationships. Dissolve Old Soul Contracts and Retrieve Lost Soul Parts. By Stefan Limmer. Read by Paige. Preface. We would all like relationships that enrich us, in which we are acknowledged and respected, have no need to pretend, and are accepted for who we are. In good relationships, this forms the basis for our life together. In toxic relationships, we have a completely different situation. Due to the toxic personality structure of one or more of those involved, these relationships are poisoned, often resulting in the suffering of everyone involved, and life together becomes torture. Those concerned often find no way out and are left feeling powerless, trapped, and dependent. If we want to permanently free ourselves from a toxic relationship and prevent ourselves from slipping back into similar patterns in the future, we need to track down the causes at the soul level, look at the underlying issues and patterns, and heal them. In this way, we create the conditions for fulfilling, happy relationships in which everyone involved respects, honors, and appreciates everyone else. I myself grew up in an environment characterized by various toxic relationship structures, with all the negative consequences. My parents' relationship, in particular, was a prime example of what we now call a toxic relationship. They made life hell for themselves and those in their immediate environment. I had to work on myself for a long time to recognize the patterns that had shaped me and that I had partly internalized, and to heal my own behavior. This enabled me to have fulfilling relationships that nourish me and my environment and allow me to grow. Relationships in which I can show who I am, instead of conforming, hiding, belittling myself, and falling back on the behaviors I internalized in my childhood. It took me a long time to understand why my parents didn't separate and end this ordeal. Objectively speaking, such relationships are irrational, with both partners locked in a spiral of emotional abuse, verbal violence, and humiliation, culminating in physical violence. Yet no one dares leave, a phenomenon that is difficult to understand. Today, I know that mutual dependency and entanglement keep those involved stuck in these patterns, and how difficult it is to break free from them if the soul has not been healed. I explored many different psychological approaches on my path to self-healing and finding my way out of this dilemma, until finally I came across Shamanic.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?